Okay, first thing we're going to try is to set your drum tracks all up in multi-track mode. Let's just go ahead and make the first 6 tracks drum tracks. On the C pad of each track, put a drum sound that you want. Okay, you can put it in multi-track mode and do this, but we will get to doing it from a MIDI controller like key step. Okay, multi-track mode is note right to turn on, note left to turn off. Let's turn it on. Alright, so now you have that, and you can control the volumes with these. So, create a clip for each track. Go ahead and put down your sounds. Let's see. Let's not do 4 on the floor. Everybody does 4 on the floor. Do some weird. Do that. All right, that's cool. And then put something like that on there. Yeah. And then alright, that sounds cool. Alright, so now you can control the volumes of each thing. And you can control the filter. And the decay, just right off the bat, and they're like the reverb. So I know you want to use the beat step to control those things, but it seems like it'd be easy to control it on the MC707. But there's a way to control it. So each knob you program onto your beat step has to be each of these different channels. So this will be channel 1, channel 2, channel 3, channel 4, channel 5, channel 6. And there is a way that you can just control these values right off the bat. Like you can control the filter. There's a CC for each of those, filter and levels. So you would be able to control the volumes with those CC numbers. But you would just have to set up your beat step controller to do that. I can do it on my machine really quick. So if we want to check that out, hang on. So I don't have a beat step, I have this. It's kind of like a Novation circuit, but it's with keyboard. It's the SL-MK3, but I'm pretty sure you can program a beat step to do this. So each of these different tracks here I have on the MC707. So this is track 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I could put it 5 and 6 if I want to. And I have this knob doing the cutoff and the resonance and attack delay, reverb and filter and FX, pan, and I have the volumes on these controls. So I can just show you really quick. Press play. You can bring down all the volumes. The first one isn't working for some reason because it's in auto mode. You have to turn auto mode off, but the other ones are on. And then you can, you know, change the filter. And you just have to program the CCs for these things onto your beat step. I think there's a software that'll do that. Cut off, attack, delay, release. The other thing is, since you do have the multi-track mode on the MC707, you can program these knobs to do stuff just by knob assigning them to those different things. You can assign these C1, C2, C3, C4 numbers if you want to set up macros and then have your beat step control them. You can change the effect on each of the pads that you control by going to here. Yeah, it's master effects. You go to master effects. So you could set a master effect on each one and then have a knob for that. So say you wanted like a filter on one and like you know, like a humanizer on another one, and you can set the control by here. So you could set that to, I haven't done this, but manual, source, and then you can set the CC of the source right here for each channel, each track. And you can even assign it to system control, so you can have multiple things assigned to the system control, and then you can assign the system control to a MIDI CC somehow. Not 100% sure on how to do that, but I do believe all this is possible. So the only other thing is, so we got this thing here. Ooh, sounds funky. The attack's still kind of long on that one. So now that you have the multi-track mode, you can just also make another track that's a looper track. So you can live loop into this track by selecting, well, shift input, and you put recording source to mix out. Well, let's go ahead and do 4 measures, because we're gonna do some variations. All right, yeah, press record. So
1, 2, 3, 4.
So now I mixed all of those into this one looper track. So I put all these down. Now you can hear that I live mixed separate tracks back into this track. Hopefully. Sometimes I can, yeah, there we go. So you can do a mix, a remix, and then put it in the looper track. And then once you do that, you can get rid of all these tracks, because the thing that you just mixed is on here. All right, so you press shift sound, you go to edit, and then you press function and enter. and then it exports it as a separate file, a WAV file with a dumb name, even though I renamed this clip CRVCV. Gives it a dumb name. But what's nice about that, you just have to remember it. They need to fix this in an update. You need to be able to save it as the name of the sample. But anyway, so then you can delete all these tracks, edit the pad, and just put the pad sounds as a instrument select WAV file, export. Go to export. There we go. Import. It's imported. So just on this one pad, you have that thing that you just mixed and recorded, and then you can put other recordings on these things. All right. I knew that was not the most organized video, but if there's any part of it that you wanted to try to understand more, let me know.
Bass Pro Shop, I like Bass Pro 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 Shop, I like Bass Pro Bass Pro Shop, Pro.